Well, hello and welcome back to Buckland Farm. We are in the early hours of November. It is beautifully stunning. The bales have fermented very slightly, not a lot, 34%. And that was the first one to be wrapped, so the others are going to be less than that. So, to get on with what we've got to do this morning, I did something to remind myself. What did I do? Oh yes, I fitted the tractor to the manure spreader. Manure spreader? Sure. Because first thing we've got to do this morning is to spread that manure onto our small field over there. And if we have enough, onto some of that field over there as well. We do have slurry, but I prefer to put that onto the grass fields if I could. Right then. We need to open this up. We need to pull forwards with the tractor. Looks like we've got 3 litres in there already. Okay, so if I pull forward to about here, there we go. We'll leave the tractor on and warming up. That's too far forward, isn't it? I'll back it up a bit. There we go. And then we can jump in here. We will get the trailer loaded. I think first we'll take the stuff that's over here in the cow enclosure. Enclosure, not enclosure. Here we go. Should be able to get all of this in one go, or maybe not. Oh yes, 96%. Look at that. Just about all in one go. So I hope, and I think I hope, I don't think I hope, I hope that we've got a good few trailer loads in this lot here. We have been collecting it for quite a long time. So the hope is that we have got a lot to put in. Because we do need a lot. We got to spread it all on the 2 fields that are not having soybeans in, so the 2 fields that are going to have cereal crops in. And I don't think we're going to get both of those fields entirely covered, but I definitely want the little one covered, because that's what we're doing. Right. I shall... Oh, too far. I don't want it ended up on the ground the other side of it, do I? Oh, that's the wrong pedal. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not doing well today, am I? Right, so that looks like it's nearly full. So we will get this last one put in. And then we'll head down to the field. When I say get this last one put in, I don't think all of it will fit in, but we will try. Luckily, the cows are leaving me to it. They're not too interested about what's going on here. There we go. And, oh, no, it did all fit in. Right, maybe another one then. Maybe another one. Or part of another one, I should say. Nope, all of that one. Crikey. Never-ending trailer. Maybe we won't have as many runs as I thought. Runs? Don't mean runs, do I? In loads. There, that's now full. Okay. Pop that there. That can be switched off. Lovely. We'll close the gate so the cows don't escape. We have got still a fairly sizable pile there, so should be good. And let's head down to, I want to say the small field, but it's actually not that small. It's still quite large, to be perfectly honest. And this is where the tractor struggles a little bit. Oh, do you know what? I've just realised I haven't sold any milk for a while. How much milk have we produced? 3,002. Oh, so not a lot. I wonder why that is. They're all healthy and everything. I think we've got quite a bit of wool, though. And we've got lambs. And we're getting 1 month old male Holstein. We've had one baby cow. Well, when is best to sell the milk? Because that's 764. It's now November, so yes, it's only going to get better over the next 2 months. So we should wait till January and sell then when the best time is. Oh, what about the wool? Because the wool's the same story. That is building up. Where's wool? There's wool right above it. And that's actually not till April. I should have remembered that. That's the only one that actually seems to be good in not January. So, April's going to be the time to sell wool. Right. We have limed these fields. We did that last time. And we are now due to spread muck on them. So, we get this unfolded. Get the gate put up. And then we are spreading. We do not have a very wide working width, but we're also not getting rid of it that quickly. So we have got a lot of work to do, and basically what this is doing is giving us a base level of fertilizer, base level of fertilizer, so that when we come around to spraying it, once the crop has all been planted and everything, then we will not have to use as much fertilizer, which is much better, because it'll save us a lot of money in the long run. That's the course we've used so far. Okay, so I'm going to crack on with this, load up as many times as I can, and get this field as covered as I possibly can. I'm not convinced we're going to have very much to cover it with, but anything helps. Well, there we have it. We had, well, the cows had produced enough manure to completely cover field 25, which is absolutely brilliant. We still have 6,500 litres, in fact probably a little bit more because we've got a little bit on the manure fork as well, which we can maybe do a headland of the other field with. We'll get it all on the fields anyway, because every little helps, and every little bit sort of makes us not need the additional fertilizer. Right, I'll just jump out here. Sorry. I forget I can't go through glass, except for this glass, because I cannot open this door. Right. That's not all of it. A little bit more there. There we go. That's all of it. Right. It should all fit in here quite easily. And there we are. Lovely. Right. Let's just park this up over here for now. Next to the cow field. I am going to have to get an additional silo extension for manure, which we can place inside here. That's fine, maybe over the other side even, but yeah, I'll need to get a manure silage extension because once we get more cows, they're going to be producing more poo than they could only hold 5,000 litres, and they'll produce more than that overnight. So yes, we'll need to get a manure extension, silo extension. That's it. In order for it to keep producing manure. It's absolutely what we want it to happen. Right, now that field does not need any fertilizer because that is going to be soybeans. God, it's just rough ground. This field, however, definitely could do with it. Right, let's get the back opened up again. I'm not entirely sure how far we're going to get around here, and I doubt it's going to be for a complete headland, but we can try. Seems to be using the manure a little bit slower up here. I imagine that's due to the soil type. But who knows, we may get round a full headland. May even get up and down once or twice, but ultimately not a lot of this field is going to get done. What I really need to do is get the bales in off the grass fields, and then we can get some slurry spread, because we're building up a lot of slurry. I would like to get a bigger slurry tanker, to be perfectly honest, because the one we've got is pretty small and a very small working width. It would be really, really nice to get one that has a dribble bar on it, but I don't have the horsepower to pull it at the moment, which is upsetting to say the least. We've got a big loan we've got to pay off, which I'm hoping that the silage is going to do. And then we've well, everything starts to be profit from then on. Might even be worth getting a loan to get a bigger tractor after we've paid this one off. Can't get too many loans out at the same time. It's going to cost us an absolute fortune. I think the repayment is something like £1,600 per month now anyway. Right, well, fantastic news. We did make it round for a headland, which is brilliant. I will just start heading back up this side again, because why not? Just until it has emptied itself. And there we go. It's all gone. All the cow's poo has gone. So the next job, once we've got off that rough field, next job is going to be cultivation. The cultivator is in there. Should have plenty of horsepower to do it. All 3 fields need to be cultivated up, but the 2 important ones are the ones that we've just spread a bit of muck in. Alright, oh, I forgot to close the back down. There we go. Okay, let's just back this up through here. Leave it over to the edge here. In fact, let's see if we can back it into the shed. Can we use the movers? Yes, we can use the movers. Brilliant. Oh, it's not a very wide doorway. Yes, very tight. And this can now stay in here until we need it again. Lovely. But we will need the slurry spreader, because that's what we're going to be using on the grass fields. This tractor really does need a wash. Where's my slurry hose? Should be over there somewhere. Ah, yes, I can see it. It is over there. Good, good. Right. Before we crack on, let's have a quick look at silo extensions. There's a manure heap extension, which is absolutely massive. Probably not the sort of thing where, I'm going to have to enable some mods. Yes, I'll have to enable some mods. Right. I shall be back in a second. Right, here we are back. I have installed some. Not really sure what that is. Seems to be a very high plate. Yes, I have installed some here. And I don't know if it'll build up automatically. That's a small one. 3,000 litres, that's not going to help much, is it? Bunker silo wall 1. Ah, right. Nope, that's bunker silos. Need a manure heap. Like that one. Well, that's all not what we want. Maybe I've downloaded the wrong things. I mean, ideally, this is what we want here. But It's about where to put it and the fact that it doesn't actually... it snaps the grid, so we would have to come and put it in here somewhere, I think. And it would have to be maybe about there. What do we think's to that? There we go. Well, we shall have to wait and see if that fills up normally. As for us, we have got some work to do involving cultivation. And at the very least, I need to get 2 of these fields done this month. We could wait until spring to get that one done over there, but this month we need that one there done and the small one that we've just put manure into. I want to start with the manure field because we don't want it getting washed away by the rain before we've had a chance to sort it out. Okay, let's get that sorted. Connect it up. Oh dear. Yes, I'm going to need a weight, I think. Let's try and lift that up and fold it. I did get myself a lighter weight, didn't I, than the one we had? I think it's on the front of the Massey Ferguson. If we're very careful when we drive around here, we should be able to keep the weight on the front enough to not tip backwards. Because yes, I'm definitely going to need that weight. In fact, let's just park up here and we'll get the Massey Ferguson to bring the weight to us, because there it is. Yep, what was it? A 650 kilo weight. Excellent. Right, we'll take this off. There we go. Now let's take the front weight to the John Deere. I want to line it up so that it just has to drive forward. And lower that down. We can get that taken off and move this out of the way. I don't know why I'm making this commentary, but this seems to be how it's happening. Right, that could be parked up there. This John Deere is a hard worker. We've so far used it for 21.1 hours, which is quite a lot for in-game stuff. Get that lifted up. Right then, that is us all set, so we can make a start. And I'm definitely going for this field through here to start with. Get this done first. Right, I'm going to crack on and get it done as a time lapse. Yes, I think we want to do the outside last, purely because we don't want to be driving on it and compacting it after we have cultivated. Lovely. Right then, we'll crack on and I'll see you in a bit. Well, there we have it. Just gone 3:10. The sun is starting to go down, and we have got a field cultivated, which is absolutely amazing. The sheep have texted. They texted me while we were working away. There is no more room for wool. It looks like there's enough room for wool, but there's no more room for wool, so we're going to have to shift some of that before we finish for today. And we're going to leave this round by the other field, just to remind me of what it is we have to do. So uneven round here. Right then. Let's park this here, but what I'll do is I'll put the cultivator down so it's not putting so much strain on the tractor. There we go. Lovely. Shut that then. Oh, I didn't put it down. It's still up in the air. We put that down and we put the front weight down. There we go. That's that done again. Beautiful. Okay, now let's we'll run around to the telehandler. We've got to stick the forks on it, which are here, and we can go move some wool. Wonder if that manure pit has started filling yet. 2:30 here. I doubt it, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, it has. Excellent. Now we don't have to worry about clearing the cows out so quickly. Right, just jump over the gate. Quick. There we go. We'll pop that there. And get the forks. Right, I'm not sure where we should store the wool. We do need to store it somewhere. Actually, do you remember the shed around the corner here, the part of the cow shed where we stored the straw before? It might be a good idea to pop it in there, I think. See if we can get two at a time. Can we get two at a time? No. Just the one then. Right, I'll get these shifted and I'll see you just before we finish. And there we go. So 4,000 litres at a time can be stored in the sheep enclosure. We need to make sure we do empty those out when it looks like it's getting full. I thought there'd be a second row, you see. I thought there'd be maybe 8,000 litres. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.